No solid ground, winds that scream at 600 kilometers per hour and enough pressure to crush a battleship into dust. We're not just landing on Jupiter, we're sinking to its core, protected by technology that shouldn't exist. Falling into Jupiter is a thrilling concept that perfectly blends real-world danger with the imaginative possibilities of future tech. The king of the planets, a world so vast, so powerful it makes Earth look like a marble. It's a gas giant, a swirling ocean of hydrogen and helium with no solid ground to stand on. For a human in a regular spacesuit, this trip would be an instantaneous disaster. You wouldn't just be crushed or burned, you'd be vaporized by forces we can barely comprehend. But this is a thought experiment for a different kind of human. A human who has mastered gravity, pressure, temperature, and radiation. A human with Omega-class technology. The ultimate dive, falling into Jupiter. This is the journey of the Ether, a hyper-advanced. Prepare for the ultimate free fall. We begin 2 million kilometers out. Before we even touch the atmosphere, the first and most immediate killer is the magnetosphere. Jupiter's magnetic field is 20,000 times stronger than Earth's. It traps charged particles from the solar wind and Io's volcanoes, creating the most intense radiation belts in the solar system. Without protection, a human near Io's orbit would receive a lethal dose, 5 sieverts, in under 4 hours. Our advanced electronics would be fried in minutes. Our solution? The quantum flux shield. This isn't just lead. It's an active field that uses superconducting technology to generate a countermagnetic field, deflecting the vast majority of high-energy particles. The Ether is now passing through a level of radiation that would equal 10 million dental X-rays in a single pass. Our hull is composed of tungsten carbide ablative ceramics, the ultimate defense for the stray particle that slips through. We are now crossing the surface, the 1 bar pressure level, the point of Jupiter's atmosphere that is equivalent to Earth's sea level. The atmospheric dive begins. This is where the winds begin. Jupiter's atmosphere is a chaotic symphony of ammonia, hydrogen, and helium, with jet streams that scream at over 600 kilometers per hour. The Ether uses a sophisticated inertial dampening system. By constantly calculating and applying microthrusts, the ship effectively cancels out all external turbulence, ensuring a smooth, controlled descent. We are diving through the topmost cloud deck, ammonia ice. We see massive, planet-sized hurricanes, including one that has been raging for centuries. The Great Red Spot. Our pilot navigates a clear path, knowing that even our vessel would be pummeled to scrap within the colossal vortex. The danger now shifts from radiation to pure, brutal pressure. We are entering the realm of the ammonium hydrosulfide clouds, the brown and orange bands you see from Earth. The pressure at this depth is already 10 times what we experience on Earth. A normal submarine would be crushed instantly. The Ether's core defense is its synthetic diamond lattice frame. This material has a tensile strength far exceeding anything known today, designed to withstand petapascals of force. Now, we are in the water cloud layer where the pressure is 57 bar. This is the region where lightning storms flash with millions of times the power of Earth's largest superbolts. But it's not just water. Jupiter's atmosphere is a chemical soup with poisonous compounds like ammonia, hydrogen sulfide, and methane. Our closed-loop life support system is no simple air recycler. It's an atmospheric exclusion field. The Ether maintains a miniature pocket of Earth-like air pressure and composition, completely sealed from the toxic, crushing external environment. We continue to fall. The atmosphere is no longer a gas, it's a supercritical fluid. This is a state of matter where gas and liquid properties are indistinguishable. The temperature is now rising due to adiabatic compression. The sheer weight of the gas above us is heating the air below. The danger isn't just the ambient heat, it's the heat flux. If the Ether lost its thermal regulation, the crew would be flash fried by the compressed, superheated air. Our defense is a dynamic cryosync system. It's a multi-stage heat exchange that uses Jupiter's own cold, upper atmosphere to dump the internal heat generated by the pressure. We are using the planet's own cold to keep ourselves from burning. We hit 100 bars. This is where the pressure starts to truly become astronomical. Every square inch of the ether is withstanding the equivalent weight of a jet airliner. We are moving past the theoretical end point of Jupiter's weather. Everything from here down is a deep, dark ocean of gas under unimaginable stress. Welcome to the most alien environment in the solar system. The pressure has now reached 1,000 bars. We are thousands of kilometers deep, and the hydrogen gas is being forced into a new, bizarre state. This is the realm of liquid metallic hydrogen. The pressure is so extreme that the hydrogen atoms are stripped of their electrons, turning the gas into a liquid metal that conducts electricity. This is the ultimate danger of this phase. This enormous, rotating ocean of liquid metal is what generates Jupiter's mind-bendingly powerful magnetic field. The turbulence in this ocean is catastrophic. Think of a massive, liquid metal electric current. If the ether were not structurally perfect, the shearing forces would tear it apart like wet paper. The pressure keeps rising, 10,000 bars, 100,000 bars. The temperature is now thousands of degrees hotter than the surface of the sun. How do we survive being surrounded by a liquid metal hotter than the sun? The answer is zero-point energy heat nullification. This theoretical technology harvests the quantum energy fluctuations of the vacuum itself to create an absolute thermal shield. It's not cooling the hull, it's negating the heat transfer entirely. The ether is designed not to dive but to sink. Its core is a gravimetric density regulator, a device that allows the pilot to precisely adjust the ship's density to maintain a controlled sink rate, even in a fluid this turbulent and dense. We are now reaching the deepest boundary, the transition to the theoretical core. The pressure is nearing 1 million bars. The liquid metallic hydrogen is becoming a super-compressed, ultra-hot conductor. No natural light, only the eerie, self-generated glow of the electric metal ocean around us. This is the edge of human imagination. What lies at the heart of the king? Theory suggests a core made of compressed rock, ice, and metal, a ball of matter perhaps 10 to 30 times the mass of Earth. The temperature here is an estimated 24,000 Kelvin, 4 times hotter than the surface of the sun. The pressure is tens of millions of bars. To survive this, the ether must perform its final technological leap, warp space displacement. The ship isn't just resisting the pressure, it's using a local, controlled gravity field to slightly warp the space around the hull. This effectively shifts the crushing forces of Jupiter's gravity away from the ship's physical structure, allowing the human inside to exist in a pocket of relatively normal pressure. With this technology, we arrive at the core boundary, an unimaginable solid world surrounded by a liquid metal hotter than any furnace, the ultimate geothermal power plant. This is the final frontier, the source of Jupiter's internal heat and the true gravity well of the entire system. Our pilot has achieved what was once considered scientifically impossible. But what is the purpose? With technology this advanced, this dive is no longer a simple survival mission. It's a resource assessment. This is where we mine the future. The liquid metallic hydrogen could power entire star systems. The core's exotic elements are the building blocks of the next great technological age. The dive is complete. The ether initiates its anti-gravity ascent drive, a system that uses the core's own gravity well to slingshot itself back out of the planet, revealing the incredible fall in minutes. One last look at the storm-ridden majesty of the cloud tops before we breach the atmosphere and return to the safe, cold vacuum of space. The human has survived the king. We started with a fantasy and ended with a blueprint. The threats of Jupiter, radiation, pressure, temperature, and magnetic fields forced us to invent solutions at the very edge of physics. This is what the future of humanity looks like, not avoiding the impossible but engineering our way through it. Every barrier we face in space is just a technology we haven't invented yet. What other impossible place should we dive into next? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into space, technology, and the future.